What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Merciless, and I bring to you my very first video on the channel. And today we will be breaking down the Final Fantasy 16 demo. And boy, was it amazing! Now, before we start, I want to say that I am a new streamer on Twitch, Merciless EXS, and the support there has been amazing. So if you like the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and follow the Twitch channel, and follow me on Twitter, Merciless_EXS. Now, with that being said, let's get to the video. Now, Final Fantasy 16 demo was amazing, to say the least. It was awesome. I was truly blown away by what I saw. Now, for whatever reason, if you decide not to play the demo, I won't be going into, grueling detail about what was the content that was in it as far as the story is concerned. But I do want to break down three key areas, to give my review. I'm going to talk about the graphics, the combat, and some complaints, which, there weren't many complaints. One of them is a known complaint about the game, and the other is just a complaint that I've seen being thrown around by a few people. So, without further ado, let's get into the first category here, which is the graphics. Now, this is your classic Final Fantasy graphic. The environment in Final Fantasy 16 is next level. You look around there, the mechanics of the environment is perfect. It's so crystal clear. It looks really beautiful. You look around on the characters, the AI, the facial expressions, especially in the cutscenes. Facial expressions are top tier. You can clearly see the emotions and everything that the characters are trying to express. You can see it all through their faces. Phenomenally done by Square Enix themselves. For the graphics, I give this 4 stars. Great graphics. Really great. I was very impressed. Let's go on to the... not to spend too much time on the graphics, it is what it is. It's a beautiful game. Let's go on to the next one, which is fighting and combat. Now, this is where I want to go into, I want to get a little bit deeper here, because this is truly a complex fighting system. And I'll say complex not to make it sound difficult, but to let you know how in-depth in they go with the fighting. So, as far as the fighting and combat is concerned, you have different icon abilities. The icon abilities are just like different sets of powers that you have. Now, during the demo, the actual gameplay story demo, you only have one icon ability, which is the beginning of the game. So yeah, you don't have a multiple different icon abilities at your disposal. But after completing the demo, it unlocks a new game mode called the Iconic Challenge. Now, in the Iconic Challenge, it fast forwards you 6 or 7 hours into the game to where you have all of these abilities unlocked. And they actually give you 3 icon abilities to use during that. And getting to test out all 3 of the icon abilities, being able to cycle through them all, chaining combos together, training your special abilities, all of that, it's just phenomenal and makes it really fun to play. Now, speaking of the combos, there are many, because of these different icon abilities, you get a chance to really experiment and make all these different combos, and it's just really, that's why I say complex when I talk about the combat, because, you can get creative, and you can fight to your own style, not everyone's going to fight the same, not everyone's going to, use the same combos. It's all up to you and their options. I'm building off of that. I want to go into the skill tree. Now, the skill tree is very in-depth, and I really like it. So, for the 3 icon abilities, there's a skill tree for each one. And within those skill trees, you can use your kind of currency, but the things that you collect, these blue floating things, and it gives you ability points. And you use your ability points to do 2 things. You can unlock a new ability, or you can use those to master an ability that you've already unlocked. And mastering it just furthers how well the skill works, the effectiveness of the skill that you learn, and it furthers it, and it's really cool. Another thing that I'd like to touch on, this is more like an accessibility feature type thing, but it goes along with the combat, and that is the use of accessories. Now, there has been some debate about accessories, but I want to throw this out there right now. The accessories are completely optional. You do not have to use them. So anybody telling you that they've dumbed the game down, they've made it easy, that's not true. It's there for the people who want it. There are accessories. There are four total accessories, or from as far as the demo gave us, there are 4 accessories. Now, those accessories are for the people who don't really care as much about mastering the gameplay, mastering combos, learning the game in that deep in that type of way. This is where accessories comes into play for you, which is cool for to have for the people who are like that. Now, those accessories are, the first one is Ring of Timely Focus, and when equipped, time slows before an evadable enemy attack. The second one, Ring of Timely Invasion. When equipped, Clive will automatically evade attacks as long as the attack can be evaded. The third one, Ring of Timely Strikes. When equipped, complex ability combinations can be executed by simply pressing square. Ring of Timely Healing is the last one, and when equipped, Clive will automatically use a potion when his HP falls below a certain point. Potions will be used before high potions, in which potions and high potions thing, potions heal you smaller than high potions. So if you're using the Ring of Timely Healing, just know that it will prioritize your smaller potions before using your big potions, which is, like I said, if you're using it, that's very, very cool. It doesn't waste your big potions, you know? Now, the third section I want to go into here is the complaints, in which I don't like to say complaints as much for this demo because, like I said, this demo was, for the most part, very, very polished. There was just 2 things I'm going to talk about here. The first one is a very known issue, but it's not a concern for me. Let me tell you why. The first one is the frame drops. Now, there are some noticeable frame drops throughout gameplay, but none of it happens during fighting. And we have to keep in mind that this is just a demo, and it's an early build. The devs have time to fix this if it hasn't already been fixed, which I'm very confident that the frame issue has already been fixed for full release. The second complaint is one that I personally do not have any problem with at all, and I'm going to talk about why I don't have a problem with it. I actually don't like to hear this complaint, and that is the long cutscenes that you get in the demo. Now, why don't I like this argument? Because it's a Final Fantasy game. It's not a small game, and they're gonna build the characters out. They really take their time. They build the world, they build the story, they build the characters. You get close, you make personal connections with the characters. You really go inside their mind. You see what they're thinking. You see how they're feeling, the challenges that they're facing. Square Enix just really takes their time and makes sure the plot, the characters, the story, everything is built out to the fullest. And for that, I really appreciate. If you're gonna play a story mode game, play a story mode game that's going to give you the full story, not just a rush version of it. And for that, I'm really glad that they chose to go with this and to really set the tone and set the environment, the story, set all that up for you to where you're not left in the dark about anything that's going on, and you're actually making these deeper connections with the characters instead of simply just pushing through a weak story. Now, with that being said, I would like to go into my final verdict, and I would like to give you my rating. This was a phenomenal masterpiece, and I am so excited for the final release of the game. And with that being said, I can't go any lower than a 9.5 for this. The only reason I have not given this a 10 yet is because of the frame rate issues. But like I said, I'm not concerned about that at all because it is just a demo, and I'm very confident when this game releases it will be fixed, and this will be a pure masterpiece and fun to play. And I can't wait to get my hands on the full game. That is all I have to say today. If you enjoyed the video, like I said, leave a like. subscribe to the channel. Go pop over to Twitch, where I will be live streaming this game and many other games. I will be live streaming it before it hits YouTube. So pop over there, leave a follow on that channel. Come say hi during the live streams, and follow me on Twitch to stay updated with everything that I'm doing, my stream schedule, all that. Follow me on Twitch, Merciless_EXS. On Twitch, I am MercilessEXS. And thank you for staying to the end of the video. Leave a comment down below of what you liked about the game, how you felt about it, and what's your overall rating for the game. And without further ado, I will catch you all later. Peace.
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore. If you would stand between our liege and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Stand back, Clive. Your move.
Finish them.